Hi to one and all. This is Uday Kumar. Today we'll learn about the viruses and parasite. So every student and every individual must and should to learn about the parasites and viruses, their pathogenicity and how to them prevent. So because of it is a not only science student to learn, it is a time to learn all the students, all the individuals, not only math, science, social, and every individual have compulsory must and should to learn viruses and prevention. Okay, first of all, parasite and viruses. The parasite is an organism which can leave another body of an organism is called as a parasite. So what is the parasite? It means it is a complete the study about the parasite and pathogenicity and prevention is called as parasitology. The parasitology is a branch of study which can deals with the study of parasite prevention and pathogenicity. And the virus is a particle. It is not complete an organism. It is a particle because of they don't have a particular cell structure. It is not a cellular organism. It is a single cell or a particular virus. So these virus which are present in surrounding areas, they cannot live because of their inhibition in the stage. They can enter into the complete organism. They can active as well as parasite can also. In the parasite and viruses both are present in surrounding areas. They can live or cannot live, but it can be inactive in stage. When the parasite and virus, they can enter into the body, they can active and survive their life. So the difference between parasite and a virus. The parasite they can, it is a macro organism because of it is a large in size. Sometimes they can view a naked eye also. So the virus is a microscopic particle which can view under the only the electronic microscope. And this structure, it is a complete cellular structure. It is a eukaryotic organism. The parasite it is a complete eukaryotic organism, and the virus it is a particular cellular structure. It is a particle. And the reproduction, the parasite they can reproduce the number of parasite. They can reproduce either sexual or asexual. Some parasites produce sexual, some parasites reproduce asexual. The parasite, the sexual asexual reproduction system is completely absent. They can produce in the multiplications. Single viruses can produce multiplication process. And this parasite example, tapeworm in the human being as a contains some of the human beings contains tapeworms. And plasmodium vivax is the most human beings suffering from plasmodium vivax parasite. Okay, the coronavirus, virus, sorry, the viruses are the most example coronavirus, HIV and TMV. Okay, this is the difference between parasite and viruses. Completely parasite, it is some amount of the large amount of parasite. Virus is in a microscopic small particle. So both are living to another organism, but they can some changes between the parasite and viruses. It is completely large organism of the parasite. It is eukaryotic cell structure and reproduce sexual or asexual. Example, tapeworm, plasmodium vivax, as well as viruses. It is not particular cellular structure. It is reproduce is multiplication process. And example, coronavirus and AIDS, TMV virus, and etc. Okay. This coronavirus as a specific, every virus, not only coronavirus, every virus has a specific features to can live another organisms. And these viruses particularly can live only the some of the organism because of the only reason they can some of the special features how to contain, so that particular organisms they can live. For example, if you have taken a TMV virus, the tobacco mosaic virus, which can live only the tobacco plants, cannot live human beings. The TMV virus cannot live the human beings because of the special features as the contains the plant. So these the TMV virus can attack the TMV virus tobacco plants, they can survive them, only the plant. And every virus, not only coronavirus, every viruses have to live as special families, not to do not can live another families of the organism. So if you have to observe the HIV virus, human immunovirus, they can live the only human beings, and cannot live the mosquitoes, because of the only reason they have a specific features of the human beings. So that's why every viruses must and should can live only the special organisms. They can survive them only, they can live and they can die only the particular organisms. So the coronavirus now the human being viruses, they can live human beings only 2019, it is not correct. They can present in the few years back. Approximately the coronavirus present in the 60 years back. So now they can enter into the human body. Some of the modifications of their genetic material, the coronavirus genetic material, some of the modifications to change their genetic material to attack into the human body. So first of all, the coronavirus cannot leave the human body temperature because of the human body temperature 32 degrees to 35 degrees Celsius. So normal temperature of the human body. So this temperature of the human body, the coronavirus can died because of the they cannot leave this virus or more than temperature 30 to 35 degrees temperature and above, they cannot survive, they cannot live. So the human body temperature is approximately 32 degrees to 35 degrees Celsius. So but because of these coronavirus again enter into the human body, the only reason some of the modifications and compared to system in 2003, the corona family is called as SARS, which are present in the China, which are attacked into China in academic year 2003. So which are present on the bats. First of all, they can jump into bats to camels or cats. They can another jump to human body. So 2019, the SARS-CoV virus, they present on the bats in 2003 in China. Then they can attack into the cats and then converted into the human beings. So this is the basic of the SARS-CoV virus. So the SARS viruses is also called SARS-CoV viruses because of the SARS. It is a full form systemic acute respiratory diseases, is all called as SARS-CoV because of coronavirus disease. It is the so which are present in 2003 and the China, and which is present first of all which is present on the bats. They can jump into the cats and human beings also. So these viruses, most of the people suffering and most of the people died in 2003. So this virus approximately, if this virus suffering from 10 people this disease, they can dead in 2 to 3 people are died. SARS meaning several acute respiratory disorder because of